You guys have... How long do you guys have?
You guys have like 4 minutes. Here's the other picture that shows you that he allowed us. Cause that one
should
was
do a
kinda
rank
shit.
before I started.
We should have just played. You guys have
You
to
tell me
go...
like 8 p.m. exactly, or we're gonna get disqualified.
I know. I told you go ahead because you have 15 minutes before you start.
Every time you're full.
Okay. And the Nexium, what happened? Where's your last guy? Is he still in the shitter?
Yeah, he's still in the shitter. I'm about to message him right now.
Okay.
How long do we have? So I can let him know.
I just have to find my old,
15 minutes. Once the timer on the top gets to 15 minutes, we get the win.
No,
relax,
not
relax.
exactly. I sent it at around like,
Oops.
2 minutes in.
Oh my god.
I saw you both join around 2 minutes in. So
Hey,
once it gets to 13.
You're streaming on Twitch.
No, I'm streaming on YouTube. Search up Late Night AGL, or you can go to
Late Night.
Or you can go into the what's it called? Live games. If you go to a live games chat, it's an additional.
Yeah, I know. I thought you were streaming on your YouTube channel.
Nah. Oh,
to give it a quick dislike, and I'm playing.
I mean, I don't care.
Well, it probably doesn't even affect you at all. But I'm not toxic.
And there we go.
Thank you, Moosey.
Okay. So once I get like just a total amount of check marks from each team, like what? 3?
Alright, man, you can start it.
Okay. Let's see, 3 check marks from each team.
Make sure you change them out, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Bubba said DM him once, so
and
so
sorry, which one did you guys decide on?
We're playing on border. We're playing on border.
Border, we attack first.
Oh. Okay. Wait. Sorry. Who attacked first? Blue team?
Nexium.
Yeah.
What
Okay.
What it's on right now. You're good.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Go. Have fun.
Look have fun, boys.
The best is
have
the
fun, boys.
winner of fun.
Okay. So today we have 2 teams. On the top, we have Nexium Purge versus GenX. This being D2 of Late Night. Just getting the stream up ready. We're going to be playing on Border today, which is unusual. I don't get to play that or cast that many matches on Border now. It used to be a fan favorite map. Give it a like 8 months ago, 6 months ago. This used to be one of the most played maps in competitive and Pro League, but now it's kind of hit the side of obscurity, being taken place by maps like Cafe, Coastline, and Clubhouse being the more prominent ones. However, to start off, we have a Nomad ban coming out from GenX. Interesting because Nomad can be very efficient for taking armory lockers. Ying being banned due to her just unstoppable presence in the meta right now. Mira for just being difficult to deal with on border. You always have to go below and you can be contested from the hatch. It's not always really safe, and most teams like to not have to change up their plan of attack, adjusting for the Mira, and will most likely just ban it because there are a lot of good strategies you can do with Mira on border. Maestro, usually you want one denial, intel denial off the board. Usually it's Echo, but Maestro will see just a little bit of difference. What this will do is, hopefully we see a lot of IQ play coming out from both these teams, as you'll need to spot the Echo drones and the Valkyrie cameras, which are pretty prevalent on border. By looking at the ranks, it looks like GenX have the advantage going into this, them being heavily outranking Nexium. But in competitive, I like to think of ranks don't matter at all. What really matters is how good your team works together. Starting off, Buck ban, 6 picking into Lion, interesting. I like the IQ coming out from Mind. Let's see how do they decide to attack armory lockers. This late night broadcast is being brought to you by
Defenders,
Bedmite,
protect your bombs from being defused by
or also
attackers.
known as Omega. I'll be your caster for the evening. So on the other team,
Attackers have discovered the location of the
these
bomb.
seem to be made up of players that have traveled around a little bit. I know Rubber Bands used to play for Centaurian and is quite the fragger. This is probably one of the favorites teams to ND2 right now. I wonder how they're doing compared to everyone else.
5 seconds remaining.
Looks to be... I don't see anything too special coming out
Attackers'
from this
objective
hold.
is to defuse the bomb.
And the attackers seem to be spawning by checkpoint. And a random Thatcher grenade comes out. Won't do much. As Moose takes some damage from an unknown source. Ooh, early spawn peek coming out from
Defender is exposed.
Plays running out, killing the Thatcher. That's Thatcher right off the board already. GenX getting an early advantage in the round.
Bomb detected.
Positions to be noting, we have Legion playing inside office, Valkyrie playing east stairs, and 3 people on the armory wall. Very interesting. They'll be cut off from any rotate, unless a good flick comes out here.
The attackers bomb diffuser.
Rubber Bands gets another one on the peak, but gets picked off by Mind.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
As Nikki almost gets picked off on the balcony once more. This has been really the deficit for Nexium here, as they have been having no luck on trying to get over to this wall. Losing the Thatcher and Thermite already. They're gonna have to find another entry point.
Attackers have dropped the
So
bomb
it's
diffuser.
all up to Nikki as his teammates get picked up on different sides of the map. Ooh. An attempted drop shot coming out from Nikki. Unsuccessful as Van finishes up. An aggressive round coming out from GenX. But it did swing in their favor as they were able to get picks onto crucial components and gain utility off the board. You have to say, for Nexium, some things to work on. The drone work wasn't really present during that match. They didn't get any other control. Barely got control in the map at all. Could barely hold on to the little balcony. And had someone playing on window. That's about it. However, we will be going down to ventilation now. Let's see how this changes things up.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Mozzie pick is interesting coming out from GenX. That'll hopefully be used to secure some areas so they can't get droned out. Detention being reinforced. Good reinforcement to be used there. As no rotate holds been made yet, that's something that Smoke will have to get done really quick.
10 seconds left before
But
insertion.
he's upstairs getting hatch. This could be potentially abused by Nexium if
5 seconds left.
not dealt with accordingly.
Attackers must locate and defuse a
The
bomb.
attackers seem to be doing a mixed push here. Let's see if GenX will continue their aggressive ways going for the early pick.
Drawing razor wire.
Upstairs presence being taken from Nexium. No one's up there holding it though. Interesting enough, all of GenX is downstairs. However, the Ela will be looking for the flank. Just switching up my buttons so I can easily switch out. Going for the peek. Oh! Almost finds a peek onto the... What was that? A bot on the other side. Ooh! And gets over aggressive and dives on East Stairs to profit. Profit gets an arrow on East Stairs. This looks heavily favored to go into the advantage of Nexium now. But Bandit does find a down onto the Buck to slow the attack down a little bit. Mozzie picked up from above. But Vesto does get the refrag. And the pickup, interesting. Oh, but pays for the pickup by just a ton of damage. Looking very hard for GenX to win this match, as they'll have to have a miracle. I don't think Rubber Bands is even spotted out there. Next Q will be coming very shortly.
Attackers have located a bomb.
As Dan is in no way to deny this. Plant's coming down. Defender's not denying it. Will Chase be able to get down the plant? He does. 42 post plant. As it's a triple kill now for Profit. That's a carried round for him. As Mind finishes it up. Good round coming out from Nexium Purge. As they isolated the roamers, took advantage of the aggressiveness on East Stairs. And executed onto site flawlessly. Good job. Looks like ventilation will be tried once again for GenX. This time, changing up the lineup significantly, bringing the Mute and the Legion. Dropping the Bandit and Ela. The lineup from Nexium looks around the same. Oh, excuse me. GenX will have to reel in the aggressiveness if they want to keep manpower, because they're really risking it with all these peaks. If Nexium's able to catch on early to how they'll be playing, this could be a slippery slope for GenX. Don't know who we're waiting on. Maybe waiting on me to lull it into the game.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
A lot more anchoring operators, you could say, coming out from GenX. Legion should help give a little more intel on site. The Mute to deny more intel if they can come without the Mozzie. Can really deal a lot of damage here. Let's see where Nexium decide to push in, having majority of their players spawned by the west side. As Plays goes for an aggressive peek onto the carry from last time, the Buck, and pays nothing for it. kills have now gone 2 for GenX and 1 for Nexium. As it looks like we're setting up more for an actual site take here.
EMP incoming.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped. Defender is exposed.
As this round's over, flawless round. Okay, moving into our third round, we're going to Armory Archives once more for Gen X. Sorry, I had to go do something. Still waiting to load in. There we go.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Let's see if Gen X will switch up the way they hold the site.
Bomb located by attackers.
Adjustment for Nexium is they're not bringing the line anymore. I wonder how they'll try to fit in the gridlock, I guess, this time. Probably to stop the runouts. I like it. You have to be very worried about, you have to worry a lot about the rest of this coming out of Gen X here.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
Rubber bands switching over to the other side. Of CC. All 5 players holding above right now for Gen X. Ooh. There's some early damage onto Mind. Coming from up there, coming from CC and security. Mug plays with an entry pick. That's now his 3rd in the round as he goes for another one. Nexium is falling apart here. Ooh, missed shot from Blaze will result in his death. 4v3 now, still heavily in favor of the defenders. Almost catches the one above. Ooh, but gets caught off by the smoke playing off site. Interesting choice. As the IQ goes down for Gen X. Second last round of the half. Border is considered to be almost an attacker-sided map. So the fact that Gen X already has 3 rounds is not boding well for Nexium's chances here. As they show a blitz, will they 6-pick off to it? Vigil being brought out from GenX. And sticking it. Interesting. I think they're worried about all the aggressive
Attackers
peaks
need to
that they've
locate and defuse
have
as
been
many
happening
bombs
to
as
them.
they can.
Are trying to fix it up. As
Bomb located by attackers. Attackers have located a bomb.
as a customs hold coming out from GenX, not feeling like they can reliably. Oh wait, no, because they already won ventilation. Going for the third bomb site in a row. This is now considered to be the third most favorite bomb site ever since the introduction of Cade. This site has
5
been
seconds to go.
more easily held. I'm surprised that Cade actually has not been being brought.
Attacker's objective is to defuse the bomb.
No overarching strategy, just some. It looks like they're just setting up for some aggressive plays. Orobi goes for one and gets downed on the outside. Not working out for him.
Time to make a new door.
Plays will try to get the refrag.
Defender is approaching.
Ooh, and gets the first pick for the third time in a row. He's on the entry kill 3 times now. And it looks like the Vigil will be picked up. Attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped. Attackers have Another
recovered their
C4.
diffuser.
Oh my goodness, it is a massacre.
Defender is in the area of operation. Defender has been discovered.
Nexium just shown not to be able to hold this aggressive pushes coming out from GenX. It looks like we're going to be going to a 4-1 as Chase does get one on the main entrance. He's just fighting, waiting for them to peek him. Gets the second one. Winnable now. As the Vigil is still on 1 health. 'Ooh, almost sees the Vigil. Could have made it a 1v1 there. Probably being hit in the body on his screen. (4-1) now for GenX. They're looking like they're gonna outright take this match if they win the next round. It'll be very hard for Nexium to come back from this. Just going to ventilation workshop once more for the last round of the half.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Unrolling razor wire. Giving them a shot. Device placed. You can stop worrying about grenades now.
Clay's doing an exemplary job right now. He's been a star.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Activated device.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds left. Attackers are moving to defuse the bomb.
Another aggressive hell. It looks like, honestly, it just looks like GenX are running rank on these guys as Osby goes for another one and dies on it. But gets some damage off onto the Thermite. He hasn't been that successful. I'd be basically up to place to get all these aggressive picks so far. Ooh, but Mind above does get picked off by Ban. Left on low health though. It won't be tough for him to do anything else in this round. That's Zofia really shouldn't be pushing alone like that. I really wish Nexium had a more cohesive roam clear, getting the control that they need. Plays, however, will get picked off for a double kill from Nikki. Getting picked off in Passport. One is playing above. Ooh, and a good nitro from above Passport from Ban will mean he gets his second on the round. Nikki out of the fight. Looking for now to flank on Bedroom, on Bathroom. Lucy not expecting it as Ban gets his third. He could go for the ace here. 2v2, however. Both of GenX are above right now. As Prophet is inside Customs. And where's the Thermite? Where's the Thatcher? I don't know where the Thatcher is. Probably the first fight. Chase is inside Bathroom. Both split up. Gonna have to find a place to push them together if they want to win this. Not seeing as a default cam. That's a misplay right there. Prophet, however, is in sight. Ooh, and gets one onto Ban, denying the ace. 1v1, however, from above. Should be calling it out. 25 seconds left. Hatches are open. Will Chase go for the frag or the plant? That's on him.
15 seconds to go. 10 seconds left.
Ooh, and close from Nexium. However, GenX will take their 5th round. 1 round on the board for Nexium is not a good start. It's not a good look. See how they do on the defense. Unless they can show me one of the best defenses ever seen on border, this game looks already done. Six picks from the Legion into the Legion. Big plays there. Zofia 6 picked into the Ash. We're just playing mind games with them now. Honestly, I get why GenX are playing so aggressive. That maybe they think that they belong in a higher tier league, and they think teams like Nexium are beneath them. But I wish they showed maybe a little more class, because I don't know if this aggressive style will work in higher divisions. What role the dog will be put on. Whenever I see a dog competitive, it's always for a purpose. It's either for a long angle, looks like it'll be here used to play the shield, if I had to guess.
Attackers are heading out to defuse
I don't
the
see
bomb.
many other places other than on Fountain to watch the long angle onto ventilation. I really hate the sound of that speaker, and I wish someone would shoot it. See what kind of push will be coming out for GenX. Looks like Rubber Bands is just standing up, Claymores on the window to watch any
Attacker's bomb
runouts.
diffuser has been dropped.
But the first
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
thermite charge will be bandit tricked. But Rubber Bands will get the first, and IO with the second. This round's being opened up already.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Blaze gets a third. One more. It's all on Chase. Once more. He's been in these 1v4s the entire day.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Ooh, good flick from Rubber Bands, getting the 6th round. This could be the final round as we go into 6-1 for GenX. Sorry, you got an invite there. As they choose to go to Armory one more time. This could be the last round of the game already. We haven't seen much from Nexium. All we've seen is aggression coming out from GenX. We still wait to gloat into the match. Don't know what's taking so long. GenX have shown that they can play the aggressive really well. I'd honestly lean into it more and even drop the Thatcher at this point. You don't need him. You could play other aggressive ops to fit your style better.
Bomb located by attackers.
Loading new magazine.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Oh, we switched to a ventilation hold. Sorry, pardon me.
Device. Position device.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds left before insertion.
What I will say for Nexium, they have put a lot of thought
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
into their reinforcements. I like that they're reinforcing that wall inside storage, or on the side of storage, because it denies a very long angle onto the anchors inside workshop. However, they didn't reinforce jail at all, as it just seems to be an aggressive push.
You can stop worrying about grenades.
Let's push onto the bandit, gets one. A couple missed shots and a drop shot will mean IOC is dead. But the blitzkrieg keeps on coming.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
They're trying to get the IQ off the Pell.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Loading mag.
As plays gets profit above. 4v3 now in favor of GenX.
Swapping mag.
Oof, that's two more going in favor. Last one is Chase. Always stuck in the clutch. Looks like GenX are playing with their food now. Again, I wish they would show some professionalism here. They are slapping, but still. Bezito gets the final kill, finishing off the round. Nice clutch, I guess you could call it, from him, as he did kill a couple of his teammates. That will mean GenX stomp the competition of Nexium, winning 7-1. Osby leading the way in terms of frags. It was a pretty even game in terms of frags coming out from both teams.
Kid just walks in my bullets and I get the headshot.
GG's.
Wait, Omega, do you want me to do the score report or?
No, I got the score.
I got the score. Right. Oh, he got it? Alright, say that. Say less.
Say bet. Okay.
Alright, let's play rank, bro.
I'll invite you. Yeah, I'll invite you.
Okay. Bye.